Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Impossibum here. We're back in Final Upgrade. Let me see. Last episode, we designed Big Bertha. Let me see if I can pull her up here. Ships, custom. There it is. Big Bertha, this lady right here. And this is going to be our warship going forward, kind of our go forward and kill everything and take over the universe ship, at least for now. We might get different, composites rather, we like better later on. But for right now, this is going to be our go and kill things type thing. But we don't actually have any of these built yet. So that's something we probably want to work on, and I want to build actually a second one. Let's start with at least just building one, and we'll see where we go from there. So let's go ahead and get this one started. And I don't think I want to do it here. I want to do it somewhere where we don't have so much traffic, and we're not going to take up space that we might need doing other things. I don't think we have anything over here, so let's just do it over here. So we will get Big Bertha building. This one will be called Big Bertha, but we're going to have a number 2 happening eventually. I'll actually queue it to happen, but we're not gonna do it yet. And this one is just going to be called Ned. That is his name, as per the request in the comments. This one is named Ned. That's just all there is to it. So we'll have Big Bertha and her twin brother Ned come out over here. Let's go ahead and get our ships over to help build this big behemoth. These big behemoths, rather. Let's go ahead and click on you. Get you over there. There we go. Go get the other one, which is on Earth, apparently. Where are you at? It's this one right here. It was like right in my face. There we go. So I'm going to set both of these to go build our big behemoths. We're going to do Big Bertha first because Big Bertha is the one that's in my heart right now. That's right, I can't help myself. And let's go get this one going. We'll build one at a time, and we'll get both of them going on, her brother Ned afterwards. So we have big plans today. We're not just building these, and we're not just going to go to war with them, but we're definitely going to do that. We're going to go to war, we're going to kill things, and things are going to die, and it's going to be wonderful. But that's not what we're going to focus on right now. We still have to wait for these to build, and I have other things I could be working on in the meanwhile, such as a shell factory, which we still don't have. Which is kind of weird for me. I feel like we probably should have had a shell factory a while ago. So I'm just basically picking somewhere. I don't think that really much matters, is kind of out of the way for us. And this seems kind of fair to me. Seems like a good place where we can shove something. And I want to work on getting our shell production line going. And I want something that can make literally every step of the line, in the production line, to make shells. And I've not actually done this yet. So this is going to be a brand new thing for us. I don't have it built yet. I don't know why I went into there. We're going to hit a new station. This is going to be called the Shell Manufacturing Facility. There, that looks like a word. Words are things. Sure they are. All right, so I think what I'm going to do for the most part is try to make this kind of modular like the last one. Because as far as I can tell with shells, you always need 2 components. At the start, I think you really just need iron ingots. But after that, you need the previous shell plus some new material. So we can build that into it and just build the same thing over and over again, I think, and get a working shell facility. So let's get a basic shell facility started here. And that's essentially just going to be like a room. It's a room. We're going to have an input. I guess the inputs don't need to be overly large, but for right now, we'll take it like this. And let me see, we'll have... Well, this one will just literally be iron ingots. Right here, we're taking as input. There we go. And then we'll have... I think I have to build more space. I'm going to give myself a little bit more space so I can do the things and the stuff. There, that was official. Let me see, we're going to have zone. I'm going to get rid of this zone. Zone, I don't want you. You're no longer the object of my desire. I want another zone, a better zone. Yeah, we're going to do something like that. It's going to be iron ingot zone. You're going to be demanding, I guess. They changed the, there was an update. Now these things are known as slightly different. So it's no longer, buying and selling. It's a demand and supply. That's the big diff on that front. They also did a lot of things with the traders and miners and stuff like that. Why am I not allowed to resize this zone? There we go. This wasn't working for some reason. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We have our input zone. What I'm going to do here is we're going to put in a shell thingamabobber. That's an official thing. It might be Is it a fabricator? It might be a fabricator. Can I alt on that? I want to say it's a fabricator to make shells, but now I'm doubting myself. I'm going to say it is. I don't know. I could be entirely wrong about everything in my life. That's usually the case, but we're going to leave it as is for now. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and fix this zone. I want to keep it basically the same size as our setup is going to be right here. So we're going to be like that, which means I can get rid of this zone right here. There we go. You're no longer required. And let me see here. What are we going to do here? I'm going to box this in a little bit. I guess on this one it'll be a 3 box, but it won't always need to be. I'm just going to box it like this for now. Whoops. Build for me. There you go. I hate it when mouse moves to the side on me. Yeah, it'll be something like that. You'll be boxed in like this. This is just so materials don't accidentally move on me for the most part, to be honest. There we go. And we're going to have pneumo tubes coming out of here. So you're going to like that. And like that. And we're going to fix these so you go out to the sides. You can go out either side and be honky-dory. There we go. Let's fix this little boo-boo I made here. There we go. One less boo-boo to worry about. And this zone is going to be... Oh, this one's going to be an iron zone, but they won't all be that. Not iron, iron shell, rather. This will be iron shell zone, like so. And we will have pneumo tubes that move this to the next area. And this is also going to need to be a 1 thick wall, just like that. So pneumo tubes here. I guess I could put a thing here, just so I can copy it over legitimately. I might do that, just for like simplicity's sake. I'm going to change something. Just so I can keep copying this over and over again, but this is not how it's going to be on this particular side. We're going to grab you from here and just go all the way. Oh my god. I wish I could undo all of that. That was just ugliness. I was not proud of any of that. There we go. Pneumo tube our way over here. Just go like this. There we go. So basically all the stuff that gets pushed down out of here is going to get picked up here and just shoved to the right, essentially. And this is going to be our cell zone for iron shells. So let's put that there. And now we're going to move our whole thing over here. We have to build another station, essentially. And this one's going to be a little bit different. Just a wee bit. So let's go ahead and... I was kind of thinking I could copy things over. We're going to get shells here. We're going to have another thing come down, essentially. And I'm trying to think how exactly is this going to work out the way I'm thinking. I don't know. Because we can't... I don't know. We're just have to play with it and see what happens. Because I've never actually done it exactly like this before. I'll go ahead and copy this. Like that. I wonder if it'll let me actually copy without getting the thingamabobber. Can I just throw you here? Why can't I... Why... I'm not allowed to just throw it there, I guess. I'm not entirely sure why that's not allowed. I'm wondering it's because I got part of the core. Can I do this? I can't do this either. I don't know why it's not letting me copy it. But it's not. It's angry at us for trying to do things, apparently. I don't know why. Anyway, we can work around this. For now, we can just do something like this. Let's go ahead and get another wall up. I wish I could keep it the exact same size as the wall I had over here, but that would require me to pay attention to things, and God knows I don't want to do that. That is just how that is. Let me see here. Let's get more fabricators going, because we need 2 of these, just like the one over here. And I think I like having the extra space here so I could run these up and feed these into here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to grab these pneumo tubes, and you're just going to go straight up from here. Yeah, like that. I think that'll work just fine. Yep, and you're going to stop there. You're not going to push that way anymore, and you're not going to accept from the top. There, we're going to do something like that. I'm going to go ahead and copy this and put that to all of them, essentially. And we're going to have to fix this one, but that's okay. Go like that. And you don't pull from that side. There we go, that works. And this will just have a singular input going down for here, and one down for here. There we go. And taking in from the left, I guess. There we go. Now we can have this be a zone up here. This will be like a whatever the next. This will be whatever the next thing we need is. I don't even remember. It's like it might be nickel to make steel, actually, if I'm remembering correctly. Regardless, it's gonna have to be an ingot of some sort. What exact kind, I don't remember because my memory is horrible, but it'll be an ingot of some sort. Anyway, from here we can grab pneumo tubes and grab all that yummy ingot stuffs. And I think what we'll do is just something like this. That'll essentially work. Yeah, that'll work just like that. Now I just have to put a feed down there. And I'm going to have to replace this with a tube. So let's go ahead and do that. A tube joint, rather. There. So that'll let these come down here without joining this line, and that'll let this line just keep going through. So that'll work. And then we'll get stuff out of here, which would be wonderful. Let me make sure these don't actually grab things, because I don't want you to grab things out of the stuff we put down here. There we go. And from here, we're essentially just going to put in another zone. And it's going to be, I think we're essentially just going to copy this one room over and over again. Now that we've gotten here, this is like essentially where it's going to be. What's our zones look like? I just want to make sure I'm not overwriting zones. So go like this. You run down this way. And like I said, we're not... Oh, I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. I wish there was like a straight build command or something. Don't let my mouse movement ruin everything. Because I have... I don't know. It's like I'm like epileptic or something. I don't know. It's like my hands have seizures when I'm trying to do precise movements. Could not tell you why. There we go. Alright, that's essentially what we want. So these guys are going to pneumo tube down. Like this. We're going to go ahead and fix these. You're going to puff out both sides. I don't really care. And we'll copy that. Put that on this one. There we go. And essentially, we're just going to want this to pump the stuff that it takes out over to the right. And we'll just keep doing this same setup over and over and over again for as many different shell stations that there are. And we'll just have to set up the zones to be exactly what it is we're looking for. So for this one in particular, this is going to be a steel shell zone. So we'll go like this. This will be the steel shell zone. It will be a supply zone. There we go. And yeah, this one's going to be a buy zone, demand rather. There we go. Maybe I should have more space here. Don't know. But I am thinking about it. Meh. I can live with it. I kind of want to extend this up by one, but I think we'll live with it as it is. I'll just have to make do with it. Anyway, so now we're going to take pneumo tubes that go from here all the way to the right to here. Just like that. And that actually works pretty much exactly as I want it to work. And now I should be able to just copy all of this and keep going right with it and have a modular system that we can just keep adding on to. That is what I think, that's how I think it should work. I could be incredibly wrong and everything I've done is a lie and I don't know what I'm doing. That is always a possibility. So let's throw this one here. Does that work? Yeah, that seems to work. And I don't actually know how many different shells there are. Let me see here. See, it goes from iron to steel to electro steel to titanium to gold titanium? Am I missing one? That might be all of them. I guess we can look. Let me save this really quick. I think we essentially... Oh, you know what? We don't even have inputs on this one. Here I am thinking we're all done. I don't even have inputs for the basic one over here. I'm a goofer. Yeah, whatever. That'll work just fine. Let me go ahead and throw downs on these. And I don't care about the rest of it. We'll just copy that. And throw you on over here. There we go. They all have downs. This means they can feed into this. My saying they all had downs came out kind of wrong, but okay. I think this is a functioning shell station. I think we'll have to set up, you know, the inputs for all of them and the zones for all of them, but that should essentially work. So let's go ahead and save it for now. And should we just let me go ahead and check and make sure I have accounted for all the different shell types. So there's iron shell, steel shell, electro steel shell, titanium shell, and titanium gold shells. So there should be 5 chambers that make shells for us, and that'll be all the shells. Let's make sure we got them all. Edit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I did account for them all, which means for this one, we don't actually need to go to the right. We can just close this off here. That's fine. We can go ahead and get rid of this one. Finish the wall there. We'll need batteries for this somewhere now that I'm thinking about it. We should, and we can close this one off over here as well. So we have some cleanup we can do, you know, at least a little bit. But our station itself is mostly done at this point. We just have to throw some batteries on here to power stuff, and that's about it. And we can just throw that like anywhere. It doesn't really particularly matter. I think I'll just like protect the core a little bit by building around it, even though we don't really have to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll throw down some one thick walls here, like so. We can throw as many batteries as we feel that we need to here. Is this a one thick wall? Like I'm getting the feeling that it's not. I could be wrong. One thick wall? Yeah, it wasn't. Okay, I wasn't going crazy. All right, let me convert all these to one thick walls apparently, because you know, just shift clicking them apparently won't degrade them. The more you know, I guess. There we go. We're almost done. There we go. Get you built. There we go. That works out. Let me go ahead and delete this little monstrosity thing I had going on over here. Let's get some batteries here. Like I said, we don't need anything special. This isn't going to require too much maintenance, really. We'll get a couple batteries here, just so we can keep going for a long while. And then we'll just, you know, button this up with some 3-layer height walls, like so. I hate that my mouse just decides to go on its own every once in a while. But okay, that's a thing. Let's go ahead and clean this up. I'll re-clean up the thing I said I was going to clean up after I destroyed it again. There we go. Put you right there. And that's essentially all we need for this, you know, all-in-one shell factory. Essentially, well, it's not all-in-one. We have to deliver the ingots, at least, you know, for all these different zones that we're going to need here. But it should work. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set up all the inputs and zones on this. It'll be tedious for me to do, and I don't want to put you guys through that, so I'll be back here in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back. I have the zones set up for the things that we can currently make, which is only the iron shell and the steel shell currently. But I have it basically set up as much as I can until I unlock the other things. The only thing we have to worry about, sorry, I'm having hiccups right now, is the ferrocian plate, which we're going to have to manufacture from, I think it's just iron and, let's see here. I want to say it's iron and titanium. Not 100% on that. Does it show me if I click it? Input iron ingot and titan ingot. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. So I can set up, just for this particular one, I'm going to set up a little zone that we can input into here with. So let's go ahead. I want you to be one thick wall. There we go. We're going to build a little zone up here that just, you know, basically makes ferrocian plates for this one particular little factory. And it really doesn't have to be anything special at all. We're just going to put a little machine here, fabricator, throw you right, you know, there. That looks good to me. We'll have a zone here for, this will be an iron zone, iron ingot zone rather. There we go, iron ingot zone, there we go. Right here. And we'll have a titanium ingot zone right here. Like so. And we just need pneumo tubes to feed the stuff into here, and I also need to put a wall there to separate the two before I make a mess. Let's go ahead and do that. There, we have a wall to separate the two so they don't make a mess. We don't cross the streams. Let's go ahead and wall this off really quick, because you guys know how I have to have everything contained. I don't know why, but I do. And oh my god, what is that? I don't know, it's like my mouse decides it's going to have seizures or something. It's crazy. I hate when it does that. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll clean up this little mess here that got a little crazy on us. There we go. Let's clean this up a little bit again. Like that. That looks like a thing. Our zones are set up. Now we just need the pneumo tubes to come in here. So let's pneumo tube it up. Sorry for the annoyingly loud car in the background. You have to let everyone in the world know that you have an annoyingly loud car when you have an annoyingly loud car. That's just how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and go like that. That works for me. I should grab all the stuff and throw it in here. This will tell it to make ferrotubes, ferrotitan plates rather, but we can't yet. But when we do, it'll eventually come out of here like this, and we'll just shove it to all different sides of the area here. There we go. That'll make us, have all the good stuffs in here. So basically, we're all set up to make this is an entirely functioning shell factory. We just need the points to invest into it to actually unlock these things. So should we do that? I mean, I kind of like the idea of doing that. I would like to have our own shells for our own ships that we just built that are amazing. Let's go ahead and get these built. Can we do that? Can we make that happen? We're going to have... so Big Bertha is officially done. We're going to have to fill her up with some ammo. But it'd be great if we could fill her up with, the ammo that we make from our shell factory, wouldn't it? That'd make me happy. Do we have any contracts done? What do we have for contracts? Maybe we can knock out a contract to get a little bit of a upgrades boost. We can at least make iron shells for one of them. It looks like we're already working on some contracts, but we're not, that far into them. We have, iron ingot, we've done pretty decent on so far, but it's still plugging away, and regular iron. So that's going to be going for a little while. I'm going to let these guys do their thing. And then once these guys are done, I'm going to start work on the shell factory. And hopefully by the time all of this building is done, we'll have at least one work order done. Oh, we got a work order done. There we go. And these guys just want coolant. And we could do that. We could do that. We have a whole thing of coolant. It's not being used right now. Anyway, so we have upgrade points. There are things we can do now. So let's start unlocking stuff. Basically, we just need to follow this line all the way over. And do we have enough points for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should have enough points to do all of this, I think. As long as it's just plainly linear. Which it seems to be. Is it? Are we going to be able to do it? We can do it. We can officially do it all. We are officially wonderful. All right, let's get our shell factory up and going then. I have to plug in the new info now that I can actually tell the machines to make the things you want. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that in real quick, and then we're going to get to building this. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, guys, it is officially official. Once I hit save right now, there we go. I just saved it. I'll go and edit so we can actually see it here, but we have all the things we need set up here. All these things are set up. This is set to titanium shell. This is set to titanium gold, and they should auto-produce everything we need, I think, hopefully. I think this is set up properly. I really do. So, the other thing I just realized is I don't have the capability. Let me. I guess I'll hit save and get out of there. No, I don't want a unique station name. Hitting escape is not working right now, so I'm not a fan of that. I needed to enter that. Apparently, that was just a required thing to happen. So, okay. What I wanted to do is hitting T is not working. T normally brings up tech. Yeah, tech tree is not working. This seems to be a little bit bugged at the moment. Nothing seems to be working. I think we possibly broke something. Okay, good news. I am back, and the game actually loads menus and stuff again. I don't know what the deal with that bug is, but this game is early access. Stuff like that's going to happen. Try not to hold it against people. It's just early access. Bugs are part of the plan. Anyway, one thing we don't have right now that we need for this production of our stuff, and the last thing holding us back is silicon ingots. We don't have it yet. We needs it. So let's go ahead and get this over here. There we go. And we're actually going to have to set up, glass production, which is going to be fun. There we go. We should have everything we need now to make all the technologies we need to make our shell factory. The one thing we may not have, let's see, where's our ore processing station? All-in-one ore processing facility. The one thing we don't have, as far as I know, is a silicon smelting station. So we're going to need that. So I think basically I'm just going to copy one of these and copy them to make silicon. So let's go ahead into the thing here. Let's see, go into these, stations, custom. I should have my ore station in here somewhere. This one right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and edit this. Should I go ahead? Do we have anything set up here that I should know about? I'm going to make sure that this is actually copied. So it's manage. Restore from blueprint, save as new blueprint. I'm going to call it current, sure, whatever. I'm just making sure any changes that we made to make this thing work will be saved so I don't have to redo them or do other weird things. So let's go in here. We're going to open up our all-in-one ore processing facility current, which is this one right here. We're going to edit. And basically, I'm just going to add one thing onto the end here. So we're going to grab this one and just go like this, essentially. Copy. And just throw it right there. And we're just basically going to set this up with the new zones, which we need for K, add. This is going to need to be silicon. Go right here. There we go. This is going to be a demand zone. These are going to make glass. Let's go ahead and copy all these over. This is just, hopefully this will be a little quickie. We keep having like things we need to do the things we need to do. But we're getting there slowly. Let's go in here. Okay, we're going to set this new area to glass as soon as I can find it. There we go. You are now designated glass zone. And that could be a supply zone. And these are all going to be set to silicon ingots. There we go. Close that. Silicon ingot. Silicon ingot yet again. There we go. Let's set up this last zone here. You're going to be silicon ingot zone. There we go. This is going to be a supply zone. There we go. We should be set up. Let's go ahead and save this. And let's go ahead out to our thing here and hopefully just set it to build. We should be able to just, update to basically restore from blueprint, which adds all this stuff over here. You're going to need to move, buddy. I don't even care where you go. Just get the heck out the way. Are you going? There you go. Just get out the way. And now we're going to need our other ships, wherever they are. Construction ship. Go over here and do construction things. Okay, they're still busy. I'm going to sit here a minute. I'm going to let them do their thing for a little while. And then they're still working on Ned here. There's not much we could do. And I guess I can make more construction ships. It might be useful in the future, but I'm not there right now. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. We'll start working on the other one. And then we'll start doing millions of other things and then take over the universe. Okay, they are finally done. Let's go ahead and grab these ships. Send them over to... Where is our new place that we're building stuff? Fuel injection station. No, it's an all-in-one ore station, so I have to go over here. Let's click on this one. Jump to sector. All-in-one ore facility. There we go. Let's have them both set to make our new little zone here. So you guys work on there and get that all honky-dory. You do the same thing. Let's get this thing moving ASAP. Let's watch them speed through the little build here. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, there we go. They're all set. They got it all set up, and it's already set up to buy and make silicon. So hopefully we just have to set up a trading orders to get silicon over here. Let's see if we can do that. We're going to need silicon, and we're demanding it here. Do we have a supply of it anywhere? We legitimately do not have a place we can mine silicon. We have to do something about that. That's not right. We should definitely have a place to mine silicon. All right, in that case, let's explore to see where we can get silicon, because we definitely need it to do this kind of stuff. Oh my god, I swear if it's not one thing, it's the other. I'm am I imagining things? Do we really not have a place? Oh, hold on, we need silicon ore. We need silicon ore, not this. Oh, there we go. I thought it was a little bit crazy. It's like there's no way we don't have any way to get it. Ooh, they have an asteroid field over there that has silicon. I do like that. I do like going for asteroids because it is more efficient with your resources. So we're going to go for that asteroid. Hold on. Oh, I moved it to the wrong place. Oh, what's all-in-one facility? Are we not demanding silicon? We should be. I'm demanding the wrong thing. We need it to be demanding silicon ore. I'm so bad about that. I definitely am. Okay, now it should work. I'm sorry. I'm like such a goober sometimes. I don't know why. All right, let's grab from the asteroid like that. And asteroids, as far as I understand, get priority queuing for doing things for the most part. And like I said, you're better off going with asteroids if you can, because it's just more efficient energy-wise. And I guess when we're not doing that, we can do this one. There we go. And are we doing it? I should probably get these guys out of here because they're kind of like in the way now. Let's jump them over to... we're gonna... Wait, do we have to make our shell station? Do we even do that yet? Hold on. Did we start a shell station? I don't even remember now. Everything's a blur. Construction ship. Station. I should be like station of stationness or something. I don't see our shell station. Did I literally not build it yet? Maybe I didn't. Oh my god. I swear in this episode it's like I keep going from one thing I need to do to another to just like long action chains of things I meant to do but haven't been done yet, and we still have to do it. Okay, apparently we still have to make our shell facility, which is going to be interesting. And why are these guys not... Let's move these guys somewhere else. They might be jamming up the area or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and make a shell facility. I don't remember where I said I was going to make it. Over here somewhere, maybe? You know what? These guys want shells. I'll move over there. I'll jump over here with this one as well. Yeah, that's where we'll make our shell station. I could swear I had it laid out somewhere, but maybe I don't. Oh well, if we do have it laid out somewhere, it's not going to get made, I guess. I could swear I had it like pre-started somewhere, but maybe I didn't. I could be misremembering everything. Yeah, I don't have it anywhere. That's okay. We can just start building it right here. It doesn't really need to be in any particular area anyway. So let's get going. Let's get our shell station going. And that is, let's see, that's ore processing. This looks like the shell station. Or no, that's an ore processing station. Why do you look like my shell station then? This looks like a shell station. Why is it called the ore processing station? Like, am I misremembering things here? I mean, this is what, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Let's go ahead and build this. I don't know why it's named that, but it's named wrong. Let's go ahead and name this one here. Shell Production Facility. There we go. No, I'm not going to pay Earth to do it. I'm going to make it myself. Like so. Alright, these guys are going to do their thing. Hopefully. Let's get this one made. Let's time-lapse through this. Get it done as soon as possible. I want to see cool things happen. Let me, remember this UI out the way? That would be wonderful. Apparently not. We have to have a UI in our way no matter what, which is wonderful. Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, it is officially done. Our shell station is now a cell station. So let's go ahead and set the trade orders up for this. It's going to need a lot of them. I know it needs, let me see, we're going to need iron ingots. We have a supply over here. Make sure I'm actually on iron ingots instead of something else like I always do. Yeah, we're going to do that. Give it the iron ingots at once. Let me see, it's also going to want nickel ingots. So we should be able to do that as well. And it's also going to want, I want to say silicon ingots. So we'll do that one as well. Silicon ingots. There we go. We have a 0 supply. That's wonderful. Let's head down here and make sure we're actually making silicon. Are you doing silicon things? Yeah, you're supposed to do this. Yes. Are you not set to being on? You're supposed to make glass. Yes. You take in silicon. You have silicon here. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, you know what? I think I discovered my problem here. We can fix this. We can make this happen. But it's going to be interesting. Okay, I have to turn the silicon into glass and then feed this glass, essentially. So I'm gonna have to fix what I have set up here, but we can still make this work. It's just I've made everything more difficult than it has to be by a large margin. All right, let's. Oh my god, it's like this episode. If it's not one thing, it's another. I keep making mistakes the further we go with things. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to change this one over to... man, I'm going to have to change how the way I'm doing like everything. Let me go into this one. Make it take in from the right and go left and not take in from the top anymore at all, actually. And can I just copy this? Let's go into build mode, copy tube settings, copy this one, and just keep going over. There we go. That's actually really handy. I like that a lot. And you don't actually need to keep going that way now that I think about it. Okay, that's good. Now we can take... So we can... Oh, we're going to have to do weird things. Okay, let me get rid of this wall here. Let's go ahead into build mode. We're going to set that for deletion right here. And we're going to basically need to grab all this and put this stuff somewhere else. So let's get rid of you. And we'll build another little area over here somewhere. I'm glad we have places in here we can still build. And let me see, we're going to build one wall segment iron, essentially. We're going to build a little just like processing facility over here, essentially. So let's go ahead and build just a zone for us to have stuff. I wish this freaking ship would get out the way. Would you mind moving, please? Just like get out of here. Jump somewhere else. What are you even? You're a miner. Okay. Well, go mine somewhere else. Jump to go to Earth. Just get out of here, whatever you do. That was annoying. All-in-one ore processing facility. Let's get back here. If things keep popping in here, I'll probably get pissed off and go into blueprint mode. We'll see how that goes. Build wall. Walls get built. Yes. There we go. We'll have this going. And let's go over here and get people to make that. And then we'll build on top of that. I don't want to get too complex in live build mode because I'll screw it up eventually. Let's go ahead and get one of our builder people over here, wherever they are. Construction ship. Deer construction ship things go over here to our all-in-one ore processing station. There we go. I need you to build this stuff. And I'll kind of like, I'll do it in little segments, I think, so I can, know where I'm at each part of it. Oh man, things are rough. I probably should have familiarized myself with how to work with silicon, but now I know. Now I know that I didn't know anything. Mwahaha. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in... I guess I'm going to need more ground than this now I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and do something... For right now, let's just do something like that-ish. Get that built, and then I'll throw in some other things. Like we're going to need... Do we need fabricators to make glass? Let me click on this. You make ingots. That's not what I'm looking for. Can you? Oh, you actually... The extractors can make glass. Alright, well, first off, let me tell you guys to make silicon. Because that's what I'm going to be using right now. Silicon. Silicon. There we go. They're going to be pumping that out here. From here, I'm going to need to take that silicon and pump it over to the right. And I'm going to need to make more room than I made for myself here. We're going to need at least 2 spaces right here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, get those guys building again. Build as I go. It probably would have been easier just to do this in Blueprint, but stuff happens. Unpause the game because I never meant to pause it to begin with. All right, get this stuff all built up. They didn't tear down the wall enough. Wonderful. All right, we'll tear it down again and again. As many times as you need to actually make it so it's only 1 floor high. I guess I can just drag it right there. Of course you drilled all the way through. Exactly. Wonderful. There. Let's do that. Go ahead and build it again. Build it. Make it so. There we go. Okay, we're good now. I thought we had to turn this into glass first. Apparently we don't. Okay, maybe we can have a side production for glass later, but now I'm seeing that we don't need that. I'm tired. I'm fine with not doing this. I mean, I guess we could. I'm kind of like here already. I may as well. But I also feel like I started doing silliness for no reason. Let me pause it for a second. Let's go into build mode. We'll get glass mode going. And you can see we already have iron, silicon ingots coming out, which is what I actually wanted. So I'm not upset about this, coming out as it is right now at all. Anyway, let me grab a pneumo tube from here. And have you come up over here, I guess. A pneumo tube. You can go from here and over. Like so. And I don't even know how the silicon's getting into the line, if I'm being honest, because I haven't put any on here, and these don't have any up arrows to push down on it. I don't know how the silicon's getting into that line. It shouldn't be, but it did. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's go over here. We're going to add an up arrow. You're going to be grabbing from there. Go to B, copy tube settings, copy that one, run it all the way over. Now we can actually grab from there to get our silicon that they're going to want. So all that stuff's going to go down. Very good. Alright, what are you going to do? You're going to take silicon from here and bring it over to the right. And let's actually build up this wall again. Like right there. Because we're not going to need to go back and forth between the two places. And you're going to take... Let me see. We're going to have an extractor here. We can have... I guess we could have two extractors here if we wanted. Like that. There. So it looks like a thing to me. Go into build mode. Let's add a little wall area around all this. Actually, make pneumo tubes for it first. Let's feed the pneumo tubes in here. Come around here. And down, like that. And you're going to have to go down too. I'll have to wait till it's actually built to do that. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and get our walls going. So we want 3 stack walls going like right here-ish. That'll be good in my opinion. That looks good to me, and we'll run this on over. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Alright, let me get rid of this wall right here. I don't want that wall. Get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get this built with, let me see, a pneumo tube. Oh my god, everything's going wonky on me. Here and here. And I think that should officially be what we want. Let me put in a glass zone. Actually, let me get this built first. Alright, let's get this built. Over there. Build everything. Unpause game. Sorry about that. And, oh my god, I feel like I've been through the ringer in this episode. It's like everything that could hold us back has been holding us back. And most of it has just been me being me, I think. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, hopefully this will work out. I'm going to have to change this so it's not going to grab stuff from in here. As soon as it actually gets built. You guys want to build this for me? One of these days I'll have to increase my build speed. Just to save myself some headache. There we go. We got that going on here. Hopefully going to build walls here for us. Let's go ahead and add a zone. This is going to be our glass zone. As soon as I find it. There we go. Glass zone of glassiness. Like that. And these guys should get this built. I mean, come on now. Do your job. But we have silicon ingots being made now. We have glass being made. We should have everything we need for our shells. Let me make sure everything is actually being set up. Let me make sure this is set up as a cell zone as it should be. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. What do we still need over at our shell production facility? Well, we don't have any of this, whatever this one is. That needs silicon ingots, so let's go ahead and do that. Silicon ingots. Supply over here. Oh, they're already sent to supply it, so there's not much I can do about that. Alright, what do you need over here? You need titanium ingots. Let's go ahead and set that up. And then it'll start getting ferro titan plates for us, so let's go ahead and do that. Titanium ingots. Supply. There we go. And what's this last one? It just needs gold ingots. We can do that. Let's go ahead and do gold ingots. We should have some of those. We'll supply there. And that should be everything. I think, yeah, that should be everything we need to get everything working. Are you gonna do stuff? You gonna push that down? Oh, you know what? I have to have this actually set to push down. It's not for some reason. There we go. And, well, these guys have to make their shells first, which can then feed into here. Which means this guy should start doing stuff. It's doing stuff. Is he gonna make a shell for me? You gonna do it? Yeah, and that's moving onwards. I mean, we should start getting the titanium gold shells. Are we gonna do it? You gonna get made? I guess it's gonna take a long while. Maybe the titanium gold shells take a while. Why aren't you inputting here? I feel like these should be inputting here and they are not. Maybe it just decided it can pass this one and that's okay. I don't know. Does it only accept through the middle port? I guess if it can go right, it'll just go right. Alright, you know, whatever. Like, let me test this hypothesis. Let me turn that off for a moment. And see if the next one goes down properly or not. It does, okay. It just, you know, it just goes right on priority for whatever reason. But once this is all filled up with stuff, as it will be eventually, we'll be fine. So, oh my God, that was a task and a half and a whole lot of stuff, and I was I'm so glad it's done. We have shells being made. We have the best shells in the game currently being made by us, which we are going to use with Big Bertha and Ned in the next episode. I'm sorry I made you guys wait. I thought we were gonna fight this episode. But yeah, it wasn't in the cards. I had so much stuff I had to do, and things never get done as quickly as I wish they did. That's just how it is. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. This game is called Final Upgrade. If you're interested, I have a link down in the description. You guys are new to this channel, is what I do. I play indie games every single day on the internet for your enjoyment. So if you're into base building automation games, vehicle engineering games, tower defense games, stuff like that, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that bell icon so you know when I put out new content. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.